The title is not a clickbait. This factory is the absolutely best that we could get in 1.4. It is physically impossible to be more optimized than my factory. It is literally 100% optimized, the easiest factory to install, and super easy to manage. My name is Ryusuke. I do commentary about gacha game. Like and sub if you will. So let's make some comparison with some better blueprint out there. One of the blueprint that pops up is the one from the CN side. Mine is making about 0.7% more than this blueprint. And the other one is the Kyostin 5. Unlike his blueprint in 1.2 and 1.3, I think those are not that good. But this time, I think he actually nailed it with the production plan. But this is the plan that has been tossing around in the CN side, which is the 24 heavy xiranite per minute plan. I've been seeing people talk about this a lot on the Discord. Mine is setting the xiranite at the 18 per minute, but I got 3 extra pyrorite parts as a compensation. Kyostin willingly not putting the syringe C into his plan, but I will just add it for him to be fair, because he does has the leftover ferrium, and the end result is looking like this. After deducting the battery consumption, which is 6,600, mine is 0.09% more optimized than Kyostin 5. I feel so unemployed to even brought that up. Just keep in mind that optimizing isn't necessary in this game. You only need to achieve 70% of the most optimized setup to get all the stock build that you need. We are just doing that for the love for the sport. But I'm pretty proud of this plan. And the reason that I'm able to squeeze this much is because I just micromanage a loss of xiranite, which I will talk about it when I'm setting up. And let me complain about one thing. Any content creators out there with 12 per minute battery, you have no idea what you're doing. There's nothing that is stopping you from making 14.7 per minute battery. What the hell? You should have figured that out since 1.2. And in my personal opinion, the other reason that make my plan better is because you can just set it to the pyrolite part on both of these outposts without switching to other kinds of good. Even though 12 per minute of pyrolite part could cover both of these, but if you are also producing the component, you gotta switch to other stuff. It's gonna be slightly more convenient. And when it comes to pyrolite component, you wanna have it at around 5,000. I think that's a pretty sweet spot. And I would suggest you to just simply switching on and off. And it's not really a big deal if you leave it on, because we are still overproducing anyway. And when it comes to the Sky King flat, you can just rotate between Wuling battery, heavy xiranite, and of course the syringe C. And one downside about the 24 per minute heavy xiranite plan is that it's gonna build up so much faster than the pyrolite part, and you gotta come back and check it regularly. And after we finish the setup, I will show you guys how to modify it into the other plan. You're gonna be able to produce the Hetonite part and utilize the storage if you max out the other storage. And to use this blueprint, you're gonna clear this side quest. I forget the name of it, so you can get the 60 xiranite per minute that is locked behind this quest. There are actually ways to speedrun this quest. You can just simply set up 6 water pump and use this blueprint for 360 liquid xiranite per minute to feed into the rift. It's gonna take approximately 14 minutes to fill up one rift, which we're gonna have 4 of them. But you wanna take out all the production line with the xiranite, like the battery, and anything that has to do with the heavy xiranite and the pyrolite. This way you could clear the whole quest within 1.5 hours and craft yourself this new item, cause it's impossible to clear the quest without it. The whole quest is about connecting the conduit and teleporting around the map, and there are a lot of guide videos out there that you could follow, but I think it's easy enough. to do it on your own. After you complete the quest, and when you're setting up for the Xiran, you wanna stash this conduit to clear out the liquid xiranite and put it back on, connect it, teleport to this point and set up another set of conduit, teleport to the next Xiran site, converge all of them together, and then connect all of them back to this site, and converge all of them again, and teleport back to the base. And yep, you only need one conduit to handle all the Xiran. And if you haven't set up for the new Carbrium site, you can go check out my previous video and also set up for the Jinyu Valley, cause we're gonna use exactly the same blueprint. And for the Wuling, use the code in this video, which is the updated one, and follow the guideline on how to set up on my last video. They are very similar, but I removed one of the syringe production line. And now I assume that you guys just finished setting up the Jinyu Valley and the Wuling. Now we can get started with this one. You basically need one water pump in this location. If you put it on the other side of the pond, the length of the pipe might not be enough. If that's the case, you might wanna extend the pipe with the control port. Set up one access pump and put it to the conduit. And you wanna have 2 gas extractors. On my last video, I said you only need one, but the setup was different. You wanna max out the area expansion, but you only need level 1 depot bus. And relay the water to somewhere around this place. Now we got back to the base. Rotate the map until the source of water is on the left, and put your AIC on the bottom left. Now select the XiranFlow 1 and put it on the bottom left. Select XiranFlow 2, put it to the left and connect with the XiranFlow 1. And don't forget to connect the water pipe. Now we start from the access pump, which is this one. Connect it and walk down to the cave and connect the conduit. And now you walk out of the outpost. Go to the gas extractors, connect the conduit back to the base with teleport jutsu, and connect the gas to this one. And then go to this one. This one is for the Xiran gas. Use your teleport jutsu to the Wuling excluding zone. Walk down to this path and we connect it to the conduit that we just connect earlier. Back to the base. This is the last conduit that we're gonna do. You wanna connect this one to the one on the top. And this is the layout for the factory. I'm not a fan of conduit, but this time I use a lot of it. And these are the layout for the Jinyu Valley and the Wuling. So one of the reasons that I'm able to squeeze so many xiranite is because of this thing. I set it as like 1.5 xiranite per minute, which is the requirement to activate this thing, which usually you're gonna need 6, but 1.5 of xiranite is enough to produce all the gas we need. And you might find yourself not able to place this blueprint because there's a limitation. Like, yeah, you can only set up 64 of these in one map, and we have like 13 left. If you ain't able to use this blueprint, you wanna delete it from somewhere else. And this is also the reason why this blueprint needs 2 gas extractors, because I want to save some space for the pipeline logistic unit in case if you're building it elsewhere. Of course, the regional transfer, you want to set it as the dense Originuim powder, and it's gonna take about 10-15 minutes for it to stabilize. A little bit longer than I was expected. And the other reason that I'm able to squeeze so many xiranite out of it is because of this. This one is running at half of its capacity, and so I regulate the xiranite gas for like 3 per minute, but not like 6. And I also use the same principle on this one. As you can see, it is producing half of it. But the one that actually gave me the biggest headache is the gas distribution. Like, let's say if I connect the pipe in the wrong order, like some of them ain't gonna get the gas. It's a lot of try and errors, to be honest, especially the last part, because you're gonna have like very little gas at the end of the pipe. So you gotta fill it up with other mean. So as you can see, I produced the gas here to feed this one and half the rest back to where it's supposed to be. Cause if I just split it with the main pipe, it ain't gonna have enough gas. Yeah, sorry that I have to go all the way back here. The other hardest challenge is to have the gas running at a slightly negative while not jeopardizing the production so that you can squeeze more xiranite out of it. And you're gonna see some of them producing more than I claim, cause like when we are doing the blueprint, we will be talking about the production number as in like everything is at 0. Like since we have some gas in the conduit, you're gonna get some extra xiranite, like this one is indicating 36. And if you're running out of the space and you wanna produce some hetonite, but before that you wanna move these thing to somewhere up here so you don't have to like reconnect all of them, and this one too, and just delete it. Don't delete the depot bus, and then you go to this one and you put the conduit back accordingly. Tell me what you think, like and sub. You can come to the Discord if you need any help, and see ya guys.